The project is created on the basis of the game engine Unreal Engine 5. Yesterday, Konami held a presentation of Silent Hill Transmission, where they talked about the future of the series and made several announcements. In particular, a remake of Silent Hill 2, released over 20 years ago, was announced. Developed by the Bloober Team studio, known for the horror films Layers of Fear, Observer, and The Medium. Silent Hill 2 will be a temporary PlayStation 5 exclusive, which will also be released on PC a year after release. The project is created on the basis of the game engine Unreal Engine 5. The remake is being developed by game designer Masahiro Ito and composer Akira Yamaoka, who worked closely with Bloober Team. In the updated version of Silent Hill 2, the gameplay, design and musical style were redesigned. The third-person view was changed, now it will be from behind the shoulder. The game will not have loading screens. In addition, the developers announced support for 3D sound and DualSense controller features. After the presentation, the remake page appeared on Steam with the following description: a masterpiece in the genre of psychological survival horror, according to many the best part of the series, now on modern platforms. Amazing graphics and goosebumps await you. There is an opinion, based on what he saw in the trailer, that the image of James Sunderland in the Silent Hill 2 remake was spoiled. A calm, withdrawn, melancholy character turned into an emotional one. But what if you let go of your emotions and think about it logically? Perhaps this behavior of James is justified by the plot of the remake. Reasons for the hate. This story is 21 years old. But anyway, just in case, I will warn you that the video contains spoilers for the game Silent Hill 2. At the very beginning of the trailer for the remake of Silent Hill 2, we see how James almost kicks the door to the toilet, violently bursts in and hysterically tries to wash his clean hands, and sweat pours from his face. In the original game, the same character behaved in the opposite way. He was cool and only quietly asked if his wife could be in the city. Spoiled. At first glance, this change seems discouraging. But after thinking and analyzing the behavior of James from the trailer, we can conclude that the plot of the remake will just be slightly expanded and this reaction of James is necessary in the new conditions. In order to better explain my words, I want to recall one event. The monster designer of the original Silent Hill 2, Masahiro Ito, once let slip that the corpse of Mary, James's wife, was in his car. Despite the high position of the author of these words, this plot move is not canon. There is no mention of this anywhere in the game. But I think the Bloober Team used this idea in the remake. Arguments. This thought occurred to me when I was watching the trailer and drew attention to the hands of James, which he frantically tries to wash. What was it? I thought. James, according to the original canon, killed Mary recently, but not recently. And in the remake, he acts like he did it right outside the bathroom door. He washes his hands like a man who has just done something dirty, sweats, pushes the door with force. What a twist. Once again, to visit Silent Hill was Mary's cherished dream. And James promised to take her. I think the story of the remake is that James decided to give such a last gift to his dying wife. Took her to Silent Hill for the last time in my life. But, for some reason, James killed Mary when they drove up to the famous lookout. Unlike the original, where he did it a week before this, he came to Silent Hill. Here is such a theory. It doesn't change the plot much, but it does explain James' behavior in the trailer. And I hope this video will appear on those who have already started to hate the remake and the new image of James.